Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. And, of course, Jackson Hayes. Team moving on here without him.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
Defenses can't let Irving have his way at the perimeter. With this accuracy, it's lights out.
Pass to Giddey. Takes it inside. Power down with both hands.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. You have to switch on that play.
Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes. And you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Stolen by Jackson.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Here's Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. I asked him what his main focus would be to try and slow down Kyrie Irving's production. Coach told me with Kyrie, you can't give him space to create, ever. So we'll send some doubles and make sure we don't let him get comfortable. Well, that's as good an approach as any, I suppose. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the basket by John Morant. Pass to Giddey. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Jackson. Took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
You really get excited about Jackson's potential. The size, the agility, and the skill level to make an impact at both ends. Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's his first personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Here's Morant. And yes, it's good. Morant's got his second bucket of the night. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
On defense, Oklahoma City. Following the basket by John Morant.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch, but right now, he's hurting the team.
Here's Giddey. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. Clark right side. Lets the three fly. Brooks misses. Thunder trailing by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows the innate ability to use change of pace dribbling as an offensive weapon.
Jackson Jr.
And the basket by Jackson.
This goes to.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Out left to the wing. Nobody near Nurkic. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this week.
Jackson comes over with the double. to Giddey. Anderson wide open. That three off the mark.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
And that one's good. Brooks.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
To the inside. Stolen by Brooks. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
It's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Here's Nurkic. 4 seconds left. And there's the nice layup by Irving. Irving's got 5.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead.
All right, let's move coming up to the court. Come on.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice. Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
As to Watanabe. Goes up. Outside for Gasol. Just 4 to shoot. Driving inside. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Steve, you look at the resume for Marc Gasol, 3-time All-Star, Defensive Player of the Year, NBA champion with Toronto, and gold medalist with Spain.
Kevin, not bad for the 48th pick back in 2007. An incredible career. And even when his playing days are done, in my opinion, we know he'll continue to make a difference.
Pass to Williams. Here's Bain. Kuszewski grabs the miss.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Here's Favors with the drive. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Bain for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Inside. Back to Favors. And then Favors with the dunk.
Favors using his imposing frame to rock the rim.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Gasol. It's rebounded by Derek Favors.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Down low, here's Favors. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Grizzlies substitution.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Irving looking over the floor. Picked by Williams. Fires the three. And it's Kyrie Irving with the three. Irving's got 8 points.
Defensively, someone has to stay with Kyrie on the pick and roll. He's too good of a scorer.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Taken away by Williams. Brooks, left side. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And it's a 10-point Memphis lead.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And here's Irving. He's got 8. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Not just a shooter, Kyrie is a scorer, and a little teardrop on that play.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Nurkic. Williams with the steal. Outside Irving. Now Morant. Three-pointer. And no good. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Thunder trailing by 10. And there's the try. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A big body inside. If you're going to foul favors, you better wrap him up.
It's his first trip to the line.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. It's Morant with the drive. Favors with the rebound. So Favors will bring it up for the Thunder. And the rejection by Jackson.
Oklahoma City ball.
Shot from the inbound. Here's Mann.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
Ja Morant.
And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Here's Mann. Stolen by Jackson. And then Clark slams it in.
Another day, another dime. Ja Morant has that pass-first mentality, keeping his teammates involved.
And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williams, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past Ja Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Stolen by Jackson.
That's his first personal foul.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Thunder.
Memphis with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. To the middle. And the layup falls.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Jackson's got 8.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Crafty move by Shea. He's getting better and better at changing pace.
Pass to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. He's got 10.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Wow. They're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. From the baseline, Jackson
Jr.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Assist from.
And for Jackson, it's about staying after it. This is what allows him to catch fire.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Greg, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that deal.
Most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
That's tipped. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Giddey. Top of the key, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
And it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
Grizzlies foul. Zaire Williams. That's his first personal foul. 13 team foul. Grizzlies substitution.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Here's Simons. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Kaminsky. Buried from 15 feet out. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
And Anderson has it in the corner. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
This is where you'll often find Gilgeous-Alexander. He definitely does work in the paint.
Kaminsky misses. On offense, here are the Thunder. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Memphis leading by 15. Pass to Kaminsky. Spins. Outside Williams. It'll count. And that one released in time, but no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Grizzly.
Come on, get loud for your Thunder Girl.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Pass to Baszler. Grizzlies with the rebound. to the inside. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Grizzlies ball. Grizzlies substitution.
Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Memphis ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from three-point range. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. The lead is 15. Outside for Jackson. Morant looking around. And it's Clark in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. For 3. And it's Morant missing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's not going to go for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Irving. And Derek Favors pulls it down. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Irving. Favors with the rebound. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul.
Jackson Jr.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First 2 fouls. Timeout for Oklahoma City.
The Thunder with some changes. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. And the rejection by Jackson. Back to Morant. Memphis moving it around. Irving can't hit. Thunder trailing by 17. Here's Paulides. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Memphis?
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
The 3 from Morant. Lets it go from deep. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Outside Jackson. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Thunder trailing by 19. Here's Giddey. Nurkic in the post. A second chance effort. Morant with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Thunder foul.
It goes on Kyle Anderson.
That's his first personal
How can
foul.
you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
And one thing about Ja Morant that can get lost in all the highlights, he is truly a gifted playmaker. Great vision, and he manipulates defenses to create openings for his teammates.
Let's not forget, he led the nation in assists this sophomore season at Murray State. His court sense and feel for the game are advanced, especially for a player his age.
Here's Morant. He takes it in. Can't get it to go. Now 6 of 12 from the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Here's Favors. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. And that one's good by Favors.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Memphis.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jaren Jackson.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Pass to man. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Clark for 3. The offensive rebound. And the second chance effort by Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Now Morant. Outside Irving. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Stolen by Brooks. Outside Irving. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You'd never expect a road team.
Topic, know you seen it on the news. Wanna get an interview here from a point of view. I'm a man on the field, I don't play by the rules. I done seen a close friend switch up like a Jew, but it ain't slowing down cause I got the good shoes. Trying to get the bread to eat with my dog, trying to get a big play, but I don't mean food. I've been on the go, I've been up and down the road, trying to put on for the team, and I don't mean